Dowsab's remarks come amid discontent on strict rules and a lack of funds at the Directorate of Legal Aid, which is tasked to provide free legal services to members of the public at the state's expense. Speaking during a visit at the Katutura Magistrates Court in the capital yesterday, and flanked by Chief Justice Peter Chivute, Dowsab said they as custodians of the justice system plan to ascertain the challenges facing the judiciary in Namibia.
I don't think I can afford legal services. I cannot afford a lawyer. That's how prohibitive it is. We gotta admit that. And only once we've admit that, then the next question we need to ask ourselves, the state is doing what they need to do, which is to provide legal aid to the extent that we can. I think we are even overstretching ourselves. Every year, from what I remember, and Mr. Irab can tell me if it is not true, we are always almost going over our budget with legal costs, with inability to sometimes pay lawyers. And so the question legal practitioners, particularly in private practice, need to ask themselves is, what is your contribution as legal practitioners?
She pledged to regain public trust and confidence in the administration of justice, which she acknowledged has a negative reputation. On his part, Chivute, who did not dwell into the nitty-gritty of the status of the judiciary, pledged to change the status quo on issues which were raised by lawyers, prosecutors, magistrates, police officers and clerks.
For me, really is to say, colleagues, that we are working under not the ideal situation, not the conditions that we would like to work under. But I think we must count our blessings that we have a job. We can put a bread on the table. I know bread has become expensive, but we can, because there are those that cannot afford to put bread on the table. We have challenges, but at the end of the month, we'll have a little that we get from the state to say that I'm working, I've been at work. So for that reason, even if the conditions may be challenging, we must really give it all. We must do our best.
Meanwhile, City Police Senior Superintendent Elias Riyambo also raised discontent over delays by the Namibian police to bring suspects before the judiciary within the lawful 48 hours and substandard investigations which may derail cases.
We are opening a number of cases, but there is a poor investigation, I would say. Poor investigation in relation to some cases have evidence, everything is there, but at the end of the day, you heard the person was not taken to court. So the 48 hours as prescribed in the Constitution is elapsed. So you ask yourself, is there supervisions? Are there commanders who are supervising the dockets? Those are some of the questions that we're asking ourselves from the police perspective.
The Central Divisional Magistrate Rina Horn also informed Chivute that court officials, including magistrates and prosecutors, are often overworked due to staff shortages, which at times results in delays of cases.
But human factor, I'm sick today. Now, the one magistrate available, or the two available, or the three available in the trial court must also attend to another court. That prolongs the situation. We do not have in our establishment, say for instance, two relief magistrates for the Windhoek Central Division sitting in our office when he or she has been needed, when I become sick, to take care or to at least try to manage the court roles.
The delegation, which included the Chief Magistrate Philander Christian and Chairperson of the Magistrates Commission Oben Sibeya, also visited southern and northern parts of the country for a similar fact-finding mission. Kaipa Herwekanji, NBC News, Windhoek.